Hello, this is Julia Bushkova, and today I'm going to address the very important topic of the turning of the hand in order to accommodate our fourth finger. Very important for all beginning and not so beginning players. When we first start playing, we naturally hold the hand in the, again, natural position. Violin goes here and the hand is far away. So this is the problem that we all face when first starting playing, is that when it comes to reach the fourth finger, it goes then in that shape. And we know that this is a bad shape because it is weak and it is physically incorrect. It's physically bad for the body to get into this shape in any finger. So we want this shape to be the same as of the other fingers, which is with all the knuckles being out. And how to do it? In order to do it, we need to make sure that we have turned the hand slightly to the violin neck. Okay, so if you have a smaller space here between the neck and your bass joint, that's when you have a very good possibility of putting this fourth finger in a strong, or I call it supported shape. You can try this shape like this, and you will see that it always is nicely bent. Okay, so you want basically the same sensation on the violin when you play with the fourth finger. Then, so number one, you have to be able to figure out how to turn your hand slightly to the violin. With that, you want to make sure that you don't get too far away with the first finger. But at first, if you're a beginner, that's really hard. I can tell you that. So you need to make sure that you think about your knuckles here almost like a fan opening, okay? Like right there. And then this part of the hand turns to the violin. That's number one. Number two is very helpful, especially as playing on thicker strings, lower strings than E, A, D, and G, is that your elbow needs to come in and help to get you across this little hump that is the bridge, and the strings go that way. So for that reason, that's what we do. We prepare the elbow, and then we place the fourth finger in a close shape right there. And we prepare the elbow, and we place the fourth finger in this shape again and again, especially on G. That's why we usually don't do the G string too soon, because it is really much harder for the beginners to do, and we leave it later. Another very important factor, your thumb. As I'm saying in my other video, the Milstein exercise, which by the way is a prerequisite of this video, it should be. Go to the Milstein if you haven't seen it, watch it, follow it, and then get your hand arranged from what I call the Milstein position. Okay, so if you do that, oh, you will be so much better off and so much further up in this preparation of fingers, especially fourth finger comfort. Okay, but let's assume you have done it, you know how to do it, your fourth finger is in good shape, and now you just want to play a scale, a descending scale in a nice way. So here we are, we're on a G major scale in the first position. So we got there, and now we're coming back in a slow tempo. So here we go. Here I will be preparing my elbow, preparing my fourth finger, basically hovering the tip of the fourth finger onto the next string, above the next string, above the place to which I want to go, want to go, and it will be like this. Now, not only I did it with the fourth, which you could see, right, but also I would do the same thing with the third. I would place my third half note of the E. I will be placing my D behind it. Finally, the G. Again, for those of you who need a little bit more explanation, here's what I'm doing. I'm starting with one finger on the string. I'm placing next finger, the finger behind it, half note in the middle of the note that I'm playing. I'm placing that finger in its proper place. F sharp. Now I prepared my elbow. Now the fourth finger is over the string. Third finger is on D. Second on C. First on B. Preparation of A. G. F sharp. E. Nothing. Nothing if I want to play open string. But if I wanted to play D, fourth finger, prepared, C, B, A, and finally the G open, okay? So that is called preparation of fingers, and you should do it in the slow tempo like that. Then you accelerate the tempo, you go 2 notes per bow. You play the scale up. So forth, then you got to the G, preparation, prepare, prepare, all right, faster tempo, return. In a very fast tempo, what you will see is that the fingers stay close to the string and almost go onto the string one after another in very fast tempo. And that's because they learned how to be prepared and how to be basically on the string half note before the note that they are playing is going to sound. Okay, very important skill. I hope that this has been helpful and you will practice it well, and you will subscribe to the videos and to my channel, and I will see you all later.